everyone, the Axe is back with another video, and today we are continuing the Firefly journey with the 5th episode in the series. Now you guys, I'm going to give it to you straightforward. I am absolutely loving this show, so I'm not going to waste time with any recap. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get right into it. But before we get started, if you are new to the channel and you want to see all my future reaction and commentary videos, click on that subscribe button down below and help grow the channel. Also, if you want to check me out behind the scenes, check out my Instagram. Alright, so let's get on with the show as Axe spotlights Firefly, Episode 5.
Some rich and flush with the new technologies, some not so much.
Oh, the rich and poor, of course.
You got a job?
We can do it.
Previously,
You're Shepherd.
thought the outfit gave it away.
One day you're gonna tell us all how a preacher knows so damn much about crime.
There was a government-sponsored academy. We had never even had the most exciting program. Finally, I got a letter that made no sense. It was a code. Just said, they're hurting us.
I still don't know what the government was trying to do with her, so I have no idea if they succeeded.
You willing to fight that hard to protect my property? I'll have it in your hold before midnight.
That house looks like one in Pasadena.
We're in trouble. We got cut off.
Cut off from what?
Oh, it's now, it's, I was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna say it's Simon and Rivers when they were when they were kids.
Don't we have rations or anything?
They got lost.
Aren't you supposed to be practicing for your dance recital?
I learned it all. That's wrong.
It's from the book, River.
No, the book is wrong. This whole conclusion is fallacious.
How'd the Independents cut us off?
They were using dinosaurs.
Jen taught a good.
Even when she was a kid, she was always correcting him.
I got the whole thing during a board meeting.
If I had a dedicated source box, it wouldn't short out.
And you'd have access to any Tien Chia De that filtered in from the cortex. I absolutely forbid it. Your mother's already ordered you one. I guess I should give up the fantasy that this is my house. You will repay me by becoming a brilliant doctor. Dedicated source box, brilliant doctor.
When do I?
Many years. You think I'd let you work with something second-rate?
Thank you.
His father always held him at higher standard.
Can't just dig into me, shove 20 needles in my eyes and ask me what I see. Son of a bitch, dress me up like a Goram doll.
It's just a bad day.
A bad day is when someone's yelling spooks the cattle. Hadn't noticed her voice kinda carries. Soon as we unload, she can holler until our ears bleed.
Human body can be drained of blood in 8.6.
This is paranoid schizophrenia, Captain. Handcrafted by government scientists who thought my sister's brain was a rutting playground.
And I'm not your go-around babysitter either. Gag her if you have to. Got trade to be done.
Wow.
Fancy vessels such as that don't land here unless they got something to sell. If it happens to be something we need, take it.
Take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I'm still free, you can't take the sky from me. Hang out of black, tell them I ain't coming back. Sky from me, place I can be, since I found serenity.
Yeah, get along.
They walk just as easy if you lead them.
I like smacking them.
Shepherd's a purely figurative title, you know.
Next time we smuggle stock, let's make it something smaller.
You should start dealing in those black market beagles.
Little soul, big world. Eat, sleep,
Oh, riddle time.
and eat.
Little soul, big world. Many souls.
He's got a driving need to commune with the beast.
They weren't cows inside. They were waiting to be, but they forgot. Now they see sky and they remember what they are.
I'm fixing to do some business. Can't be herding these steers and your sister, too. But when a man engages in clandestine dealings, he has his preference for things being smooth. She makes things not be smooth.
Sorry if she tipped off anyone about your cunningly concealed herd of cows.
Why don't you take your sister for a little walk?
A walk?
Closest alliance is the cruiser Magellan, hours out from here. They ain't coming to a backwater like Janya.
Not sure it's such a wise suggestion.
Might not want to mistake it for a suggestion. We won't leave without you.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. Mal really likes his smooth ways.
What is this, a duck?
It's a swan. Looks like it was made by a person really longing to see a swan.
Perhaps because they'd only heard of them by rough description.
This would make a nice gift.
A gift? For whom?
I just kind of like it. It's rich.
The doctor?
You don't do a very good job of hiding your interest.
That's me right there.
Bite out of him all over, you know?
I've always had a difficult time trying to hide my interests. I relate with that a lot.
You dig holes for posts.
Long world. Outside. Little soul, big world.
Prairie paradise. Good God. They're asking money for this crap?
Oh.
Glad you're out.
She would have made a big mistake if she purchased that for him.
It's fun being forced to the ass end of the galaxy to get to live on a piece of losso wreck. And eat molded protein and be bullied around by our Pian Cha Ren of a captain.
Wow.
Serenity ain't Lissa.
Oh, you insulted her, dude.
I didn't mean...
Yeah, you did. You meant everything you just said.
Actually, I was being ironic. So in the strictest sense,
You were
I didn't...
being mean, is what. And if that's what you think of this life, then you can't think much of them that choose it, can you?
Simon can be a little bit, you know... Simon is rich, though.
They ain't well fed. Scrawny. Milk and hay 3 times a day. Fed to them by beautiful women.
They's branded.
Now, you boys are hitting all the selling points. The fresh brand's a dead giveaway. 20 a hit. In light of you already agreed on 30 with Badger.
They're atrophied. Stand around on a ship for near a month.
What's atrophied?
Is less muscle, more tender than meat. 30.
Problem?
No. About a minute from now, we'll agree on 25.
Seem a mite jumpy to you?
Shit.
Morning, officers.
Oh, that's not good.
We can go to 25. We'd be taking a loss, but you seem like clean and virtuous boys.
Marcus and Nathaniel Crane, you are both wanted in connection to the illegal killing of Rance Durbin, are bound by law to stand down.
You know, I'm starting to find this whole planet very uninviting.
Little soul, big planet. Just the way he smiled and how happy she looked.
I'd like to see some paper on that cap. Hurry up!
How come it never goes smooth?
Got his pinky blown off, or hand blown off. This is a very English folk dance kind of music. Oh shit. Oh my god.
Quite hard.
Oh my god.
Afraid I might be needing a preacher.
Jane!
They going?
Oh God. Shepherd. Shepherd, can you hear me?
Good.
Looks like you got him in the upper shoulder too. Oh wait a minute, that's near the heart. On top of the chest.
Don't you worry, Shepherd. Cadman and Zoe got lots of experience with this kind of thing. Shepherd. Oh God. He ain't breathing.
Whoa. That looked like a spasm.
Wash, I want you to go to town, see if you can find that Ginseng Young, the doctor.
If it's ransom you want, I can arrange something.
No talking!
You don't understand! My sister...
Your sister is fine, Simon.
She's not fine. Look at the letters.
I'm looking at letters.
These phrases, they don't sound anything like her. Some of these words, they're misspelled. She started correcting my spelling when she was 3. I think there's a code.
Oh, these are the letters she got from the first episode.
I always thought it was River who was lost without her big brother. Oh, I'm beginning to wonder if it isn't the other way around.
Did you have a good time at the Darbanville's ball this year?
What do you...
River thought it was duller than last year. But since we don't know anybody named Darbanville, I'm having trouble judging.
Darbanville?
She is trying to tell us something that somebody doesn't want her to say.
If they heard you talking like this at the hospital, it could affect your entire future.
Who cares about my future?
You should.
You're a surgeon in one of the best hospitals in Capital City. On your way to a major position, possibly even the medical elect. You're gonna throw all that away.
Being a doc.
A few months' time, you'll turn around and there she'll be. And nothing is going to keep you two apart for long.
Wow, he always cared more about the welfare of his sister than he did with his own career. His parents didn't believe him one bit. That's terrible.
Run! Go!
Wasn't anywhere.
We saw him there. Him and River. I can show you.
Town's not that big, Kaylee. Believe me when I say he wasn't there.
You don't think they were arrested, do you?
Worse than that problem. Looks like maybe they got snatched. Settlers up on the hills take people sometimes. Usually tradesmen and the like.
And now they got themselves a doctor, and we don't.
What are you doing? What about Simon and River?
We already lost 2 people today. If I can help it, we won't lose a 3rd.
They'll come.
Unbelievable.
No one's coming for you.
Battle wounds are nothing new to me, preacher. I've seen men live with a dozen holes in them this size.
Is that right?
Surely is. Knew a man who had a hole clean through his shoulder once. Used to keep a spare hanky in there.
Where's the doctor? Not back yet.
We don't make him hurry for the little stuff.
You could hurry a little.
I always loved how concerned he was for the well-being of others.
Mal, you know where you can find a doctor.
All right, he was dumb enough to get himself grabbed in broad daylight. Don't have time to be beating the trees looking for him now.
I'm not talking about Simon. I'm talking about medical facilities.
That's not an option.
It doesn't matter what you want. He's dying. And we need a doctor now.
I love how Inara keeps him in check and reminds him to be a human being sometimes.
They brought home a doctor. Thank the Lord.
It's a lot of poor people.
Dear Diary, today I was pompous and my sister was crazy. Today we were kidnapped by hill folk, never to be seen again. It was the best day ever. Now we're talking.
Well, if the money was good enough.
Amazing we kept him this long.
Jane is unbelievable. I can't believe he just stole money from the doctor. Now there's very little left, too.
How's he doing?
I cleaned it out, wrapped it up.
We're headed for help, right?
Captain will come up with a plan.
That's good.
Possible you're not recalling some of his previous plans.
We left them back there. Don't seem right.
You sure this is where you want to be?
Fairly certain it ain't.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The Alliance.
Firefly transport Serenity. Stand by for docking orders.
Oh, what choice do they have?
I got your doctor.
Praise the Lord.
Dorlee here will show you what's what.
What's your name?
Simon.
Hello there. Well, who are you?
This is River. Just sit down over there. Is there a sickness here?
Nothing is special. Well, mostly people heal on their own, but sometimes
you need a doctor.
It really goes to show you, you know, in the prologue they talked about how some planets have all the resources, some don't. This shows you that there's somewhat of a rich and poor chasm going on here.
We're apt to receive on an Alliance ship, Captain?
Absolutely. What's sanguine mean?
Sanguine. Hopeful. Plus, point of interest. It also means blood.
I thought I was the only one who needed help with my vocabulary.
Had an accident this morning. Crewman got hurt.
We need medical help.
Official seal's out of date, Captain Harbatkin.
We ain't been through a checkpoint in a while.
How did this happen?
Bystander in a gunfight. Back on Chen Ying. Not he nor any of ours were the aggressors.
And our services aren't available simply to anyone.
Men. My ident card.
Get this man to the infirmary at once.
she won't get a good conversation out of Ruby, I can tell you that much. That little girl's mute.
Do you know the cause?
No, she was fine until 2 years ago when she stopped talking.
Trauma?
A place like this might be good for your sister. A place where folks take care of each other.
Seems like a lovely little community of kidnappers.
The Lord says, judge not. Sometimes life takes you places you weren't expecting to go.
Life didn't bring us here, those men did.
You were on a transport ship, right? Taking a journey? It's the way of life in my findings that journeys end when and where they want to, and that's where you make your home.
This isn't our home.
If it isn't here, where is it?
That's a good point. They're pretty much fugitives from Osiris. They can no longer call it home, so where are they now?
It's got some kind of connection with the Alliance?
I know what it looks like. Still, it'd surprise me if he did.
See? It's my whole problem with picking up tourists. They ain't never what they claim to be.
It seems like everyone's got a tale to tell.
What's wrong?
River's gone. So's the girl.
Ruby. You have to eat.
Hodgeberries. Do you remember when we found those giant hodgeberry bushes on the Camerson's estate? And we thought they'd grown wild, but a long while ago.
I took you away from there.
No.
I know I did. I get confused. I remember everything. I remember too much. Some of it's made up. Some of it can't be quantified. There's secrets.
It's okay.
But I understand. You found me broken. You gave up everything you had.
Maybe Everything I have is right here.
We won't be here long. Daddy will come and take us home. I'll get better.
These are better than the Camberson's berries.
They are. Except they're poison.
What? Oh.
We believed her.
We've been looking for a doctor for a good while, so things are ready.
Her sister got killed. Mother got crazy, killed the sister.
It was trauma.
Ruby talked to you, honey? It's true what she's saying. Poor woman went out of her mind, tried to kill her 2 girls. Ruby lived. No one's been able to get Ruby to speak even a peep. It's a miracle. That's what it is.
Ruby doesn't talk. Her voice got scared away.
I don't understand. If Ruby didn't talk, how do you know?
Reading mine.
She's very good at...
She can hear the voices.
And they shall be among the people, and they shall speak truths and whisper secrets, and you will know them by their crafts. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
Uh-oh. Witch hunt.
We got the wave at the Friedlichs. I had to leave your mother at the dinner table.
You know, I would never have tried to save River's life if I had known there was a dinner party at risk.
Are you trying to destroy this family?
I didn't realize it would be so easy. I didn't do anything.
You were in a blackout zone.
Talking to someone who might be able to help River, and I'm going right back there.
This is a slippery slope, young man. You have no idea how far down you can go, and you're not taking us with you. I won't come for you again. You end up here, or get mixed up in something worse. You're on your own. I will not come for you.
Unbelievable. His parents were only concerned about their social status. They didn't care one bit about their daughter.
Why are you knocking us from our beds this hour?
The new doctor's sister's a witch. She read Ruby's mind, saw things she couldn't.
No, River is not a witch. She's just a troubled girl.
You're not a witch, are you? I'm the patron here. Do you know what that means?
You're in charge. Ever since the old patron died.
That's right.
He was sick. And he was getting better. You were alone in the room with me.
You
reads minds and spins falsehoods. She's a witch and we must purge the devil from her. With fire!
That's like the Salem witch hunt trial. Crazy.
Alliance patched you up.
Alliance?
Yeah, they let us come and they let us go. What kind of a dent card gets a second reception and send off?
I am a shepherd. Folks like a man of God.
Men of God make everyone feel guilty and judged. That's not what I saw. You like to tell me what really happened?
I surely would. Maybe someday I will.
Badger just hailed us. Wants us to drop it to his men on the Colin Fed base.
That'll be a hell of a lot easier to do without the 2 most wanted on board. Life would look to be simpler, us not carrying Fugees.
Yeah. Simpler.
Mal's not sure about that. You can tell he was missing the doctor a lot. Between, you know, Simon's father and between this patron, these are the kind of people who, like I said, are concerned about their social statuses.
Get away from her!
Oh. Dude.
If she dies tonight, it won't be God's will that killed her. It'll be you! Your lunacy, your ignorance!
Ooh. That's something he wanted to say to his parents, too.
It's not gonna stop us, Doctor.
Post holer. Digging holes for posts.
That's why she was looking at the shovel.
Light it.
Time to go.
Malcolm! They came back! Yes!
Spears, you got here just in the nick of time! What does that make us?
Big damn hero, sir.
This is a holy cleansing. You cannot think to thwart God's will.
Y'all see the man hanging out of the spaceship with the really big gun? Man's looking to kill some folks. So really, it's his will y'all should worry about thwarting.
Girl is a witch.
Yeah, but she's our witch.
Oh,
So cut her
damn.
the hell down.
Better step down, patron.
Glad you're back now on the ship.
Thanks.
You still got his money, by the way.
How's he faring?
He's gonna be fine. They took good care of him. So finally, a decent wound on this ship, and I miss out.
You were busy trying to get yourself lit on fire. It happens.
Why did you come back for us?
You're on my crew.
Yeah, but you don't even like me.
You're on my crew. Why are we still talking about this? Chow's in 10.
He cares for him. He just doesn't want to admit it. You know, Simon is a very good character, and he's a very good person. And that scene right there, when he was having those berries with his sister, shows you just how close they really are. And that's a wrap on Firefly Episode 5. We get to find out more about the backstory regarding, you know, the riddle, the letters he got from River, what he did to the circumstances he took to get to her. And this episode, this is the episode where we have seen them being very, very good siblings, especially when they were sharing the Hodgeberries with each other. But we also learned extremely just how ignorance can kill someone. For example, Simon's father just did not believe one bit that his sister was in danger, and that, you know, obviously she was speaking this way. So his ignorance could have gotten her killed if he didn't take that chance to rescue her. Also, the ignorance of the small town also almost got River killed too. It reminded me of the Salem witchcrafts. And that's a wrap, and we'll see you on the next video. And until then, the spotlights are off. Bye everyone.